Hello, Padawans. Welcome to week 2 of my NFL picks. Week 1 went pretty well, 11-5, not too bad, and I almost got the score for the Monday Night Football game right, so not a bad outing. Now, keep in mind, this is the first time I've done picks in 5 years. I had COVID 4 years ago, and I haven't done it since, so it's kind of exciting to be doing picks again. And I apologize for Led Zeppelin just drowning out everything I said. Had a 9-minute long video and you couldn't hear a word. Technology is not my friend, so major apologies for that blunder. Hopefully I won't be doing that again. I'm going to go through them a little bit quicker this time because there's no reason to trail on if it's going to mess up my video anyway, right? So we start with Buffalo at Miami. I have Miami. Buffalo played really well last week against the Cardinals, but the Cardinals also played really well against Buffalo. Man, if he would have hit Marvin Harrison Jr., we could have started out with a win on the road in Buffalo. That would have been awesome as a Cardinals fan. Next is New York Giants at Washington. Talk about the toilet bowl. We're going to go with Washington because they're at home. That's the only reason. Next, we have Cleveland at Jacksonville, and this is the first game included in my parlay. I'm taking Jacksonville. Next is Tampa Bay at Detroit. Boy, it must be wonderful for Detroit to have a team that's actually good again. It's been, I don't know, a half a century since they had that. Even with Barry Sanders, they could barely make the playoffs. Anyway, taking Detroit, and this is the second part of my parlay. Next, we have the Los Angeles Chargers at Carolina. This is a no-brainer. Part of my parlay, definitely Chargers. Carolina is the current Arizona Cardinals. The mediocrity, or Detroit, as we just mentioned. Next, New Orleans at Dallas. Also a part of my parlay. Dallas, definitely Dallas. San Fran at Minnesota. I kept this as part of my parlay. San Fran is favored, but it's in Minnesota, and they're playing good. Indianapolis at Green Bay. I haven't heard an update on Jordan Love yet, but it looks like he's out, so definitely Indiana, and yep, part of my parlay. Next, we have Jets at Tennessee. Aaron Rodgers is too old to be a quarterback in the NFL, and I don't like him, so I'm going with Tennessee, and it's part of my parlay. Seattle at New England. Seattle, and definitely on the road. I know New England played well last week, but Seattle, and not a part of my parlay. The Las Vegas Raiders at Baltimore. Baltimore. That's a no-brainer, and definitely part of my parlay. Los Angeles Rams at Arizona. I took Arizona. I did not include it in my parlay because if I took Arizona as part of my parlay, they'll lose, and I want them to win. Pittsburgh at Denver. Pittsburgh is slightly better. They're on the road, but Pittsburgh. Cincinnati at Kansas City. Definitely Kansas City. Just wow. Oh, and they are part of my parlay. Chicago at the Houston Texans. Definitely Houston. Houston's looking really good. Not bad for a second-year quarterback. They did a great job last year. And I have to check to see if it's part of my parlay because I didn't mark. They are a part of my parlay. And then the final game is Atlanta at the Eagles on Monday Night Football. Definitely the Eagles. And I have the final score 28-17. So, and both of those games, Houston and Philadelphia, are part of my parlay. So let me see what the odds are. I only bet $1 because I want to do it just to prove that I can, put my money where my mouth is, but I'm only betting $1 because I don't really gamble much.